Welcome to the training room of Fränkische Rohrwerke. Today we'd like to explain to you how you commission a ventilation unit. The process of commissioning involves the handover to the building owner, adjusting settings to ensure efficient operation and the elimination of any detected defects. The process of commissioning can be divided into several steps: checking the general requirements, checking the technical requirements, preparatory measures for the initial operation, taking measurements using the impeller anemometer, comparing target and actual values, taking additional measurements until all air inlets and outlets have been adjusted, adjusting the fan speed levels 1, 2 and 4. General preconditions include a complete set of planning documents that the installation has been completed and that all system components can be accessed. Technical preconditions include the installation of the ventilation unit in a frost-free place, that the insulated incoming and exhaust air conduits have been connected, that the installation of the condensation drain has been completed and that the filters have been inspected for cleanliness, that the silencers have been installed and the power supply has been connected. Use the touch display or your laptop using a wireless or wired connection to configure the basic settings of the ventilation unit. The basic settings include switching to fan speed level 3, at which we would like to make all following measurements. Next, we recommend that you deactivate the bypass control. Switch to manual control and press Save to confirm. Finally, proceed to the installer's overview. Please enter the password and username indicated in the operating and maintenance manual. In the sub-menu, you can adjust the desired voltage for fan speed level 3. There are three possibilities to adjust the air volume flow rates. Either adjust the valves, the tunnel airflow restrictor, or the constant airflow regulator. There is a simple rule of thumb that can be applied towards presetting the supply and extract valves. The valves furthest from the manifold are opened by about 70 to 80%, and the ones situated closer by about 50 to 60%. The air volume flow rates are measured using an impeller anemometer. The measured total air volume flow rate is compared to the planning value, and if necessary, the values must be adjusted once again at the ventilation unit. Having adjusted the total air volume flow rates, the room air volume is adjusted by opening or closing the valves. The second option for adjusting the room air volume flow rates is using a tunnel airflow restrictor. This restrictor is used when non-adjustable valves or grills have been installed. As described in the first option, the total air volume flow rate must first be adjusted at the ventilation unit. Then the tunnel airflow restrictor is installed in the flat manifold in order to restrict the individual air volume flows. The necessary openings for the air volume flow are broken out of the tunnel airflow restrictor. And in the next step, the tunnel airflow restrictor is inserted into the corresponding tunnel pipe. This procedure must be repeated for all necessary air connections. After that, the manifold must be closed again. Afterwards, use an impeller anemometer to check the adjustments made and, if necessary, adjust them once again. The constant airflow regulator provides the third and easiest option for adjusting the air volume flow rates. The air volume flow rates are adjusted by simply changing the cross-section. Afterwards, the constant airflow regulator is inserted into the Profi-air Classic Plus manifold. The constant airflow regulator brings advantages in saving time. You must only make one additional measurement at the value furthest from the manifold, and if necessary readjust the air volume flow rate at the ventilation unit. We recommend that you remeasure all valves afterwards. Finally, the bypass in the control unit must be reactivated and the airflow volume rates must be set to fan speed levels 1, 2 and 4. Commissioning has now been completed and the system can be handed over to the customer. Our qualified personnel will be pleased to help you with the commissioning on site.